Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to make some Thrive Life pulled pork burritos, and I'm going to give you an update on the order that I just got in. Alright everybody, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how I put together a quick meal with Thrive Life foods. We're going to be using the pulled pork that I got in because I want to actually use that in the house anyway. So we're going to make some pulled pork burritos with it. With mostly all Thrive stuff, aside from a few things like, say, taco sauce, burrito sauce. You know, a few things that aren't Thrive. And I wanted to show you what I got in for my order. But before I begin that, I want to let you know that this has been a real year. We've experienced some serious, significant challenges. Lots of people are experiencing fear, pain, loss, and destruction. If you're interested in getting started in prepping, this is the year for you. If you aren't convinced after this, I don't know what to tell you. So let's do our part to learn as much as we can, grow, and most importantly, keep our families safe at this time. I don't know what's coming in the future. You know, I don't know if this is going to get worse or better. But while this video is what I got from Thrive, and it might be too costly for you right now, or it might take too long to get to you, I want to make sure that everybody goes out and stocks up on the essentials, food, water, whatever you need, medical stuff, before anything else gets worse. Okay, we've seen it in the news. We know what's going on. And I like showing you this stuff, but I don't want you to think that this is the only way you can survive. You can go down to your local Walmart or whatever, A&P, whatever, and pick yourself up some canned food, some water. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher, little things like that. A means of self-defense, should it come to that. And before we get into that, I just wanted to say that so I don't think people feel pressured, you know, when I show them this stuff, that, oh, I can't afford that. What can I do? You know, well, this isn't the only way to preparedness. So I just wanted to get that out of the way before we began. But next up, I'm going to show you what came. So first off, got Ruby. These are fruits and veggies in a package, basically. Basically, they're tasty little drinks. This is for your immune system and your skin. This is just a sample pack. I wanted to try more of them out. This is for your brain. And they're kind of like shakes. You know, you put water in there, mix them up. Not too bad. Awesome pre-workout type stuff. If you're going to the gym and you want to, you know, do a little pre-workout drink. Really good stuff. We are going to try more of these out on camera. I did a video on them a while back. You know, I don't think I used enough water. They actually tasted good when I did them inside in my house. They were way better than on the video. So I was new to making them. But I wanted to give them another try, so we'll try them out. We got some asparagus. If you've ever had canned asparagus, canned in water, you know, that you buy in your store, you know that within a year that stuff becomes soggy, mushy, and nasty. So I store all of my vegetables now freeze-dried. I just find it easier to do. Another case in point over here is the potatoes. I have 2 of those potato dices. These make awesome hash browns. They make a good side dish with any meal. You know, if you make a steak or you make some of the steak bites or whatever, really good side dish. Picked up 2 of the ground beef patty. They're not patties, they're crumbles, patty crumbles. 2 of those. Picked up a shredded beef. I'm stocking up on the beef and pork kind of heavy because I want to make sure I have that should the shortages come along with the chicken. Got 3 of the diced chicken. And our pulled pork right here. This we're actually going to use today. I got this because I want to use it in the house. I want to have it in my pantry and make stuff with it and use it. But today we're going to make pulled pork burritos. So now that I've shown you everything I picked up, including the chicken, I don't know if I showed you the ground chicken. Yeah, chopped chicken. Now that I showed you all that, I'm going to clear out the area here and put everything together. And I'm going to show you how easy, even with the most basic of ingredients. I just yanked some stuff out of my fridge. I had some freeze-dried, I can't think of the name now. Freeze-dried refried beans. And I'm going to pull those out. I have some rice that I pre-cook. I use it all the time. You know, if I make too much rice, we just use it in the food. So we're going to put this all together with some Thrive stuff. And we're going to see how easy it is to do. So let me clear up my mess here, and let's get to it. All right. So I got my N-Camp stove out here. I figured this is the simplest way to do it with a little gas inside. And this is why I recommend the stove for people who might be in apartments or something like that with adequate ventilation. It's awesome for camping, but it's a little heavy. So maybe while camping you want to use something lighter like backpack stoves or similar items. But with something like this, You can set it up in a second. You got your isobutane canister right there and you're ready to go. I have the Stanley cook pot that I recently reviewed. And we're going to do half a cup of water in here. I'm going to bring it to a boil. Let me kick this on first. There we go. Nice and easy. Put my half a cup of water in here. And that's how we're going to hydrate the, rehydrate the pulled pork. I'm going to give you a quick look at that while that goes. I have it low so we can have some time to talk. I'm just going to pop this open. There you go. There's your pieces of pulled pork in there. Amazingly enough, all the meats kind of feel like styrofoam when you first see it. Once you hydrate it, you'll be amazed at how good it is. So this is going to hydrate 1 cup of this. That's probably more than enough for the 1 burrito I'm going to make. So let me get the water boiling, and I'll bring you back once we got that going. I'm going to put the cup in here for now. I'm going to put this in here for now. Just get a cup of it out here. I hope that's in camera, but you'll see it in a sec anyway. Okay. Yeah, that's probably going to be more than enough. So I'm actually going to do a little under a cup, and I'll kind of go light on the water. That's going to be more than enough for what I'm doing. So anyway, let's get that going. I'll bring you back once the water's boiling. And we got that, and then we'll heat up the other stuff, and I'll show you how I do it. All right, so I just dumped it in here while it's boiling for speed's sake. You could just have put it back into that measuring cup. I just dumped it in here. I'm going to let it hydrate a little. I'm going to turn that off. And I'm going to put the cover over it. I'm just going to use my tin pan, my metal pan, my titanium, can't speak this morning, my titanium pan over that. And we're going to let that just sit there for a little bit. And once that's fully hydrated, I'll bring you back. We'll take a look at it. And then we'll get the other stuff ready for the burrito. All right. Now, what I'm going to do here is just season the meat that's inside. I'm going to see how it's doing, first of all. Let's take a look. I'm going to grab a piece just to test it. That's perfect. It was absolutely perfect. Bigger pieces are still a little hard, but we're going to give that some more time because I'm going to put the spices in now. Now, what I do, you guys have ever seen my Tic Tac containers, put a little salt and pepper on it. Just a little bit. Unfortunately, that wasn't a little bit. All right. I'm going to toss a little Thrive Life onions in there. A little dehydrated. I love these things. They're so good. Let's put a little of that in there. Not too much. I'm going to take a little of my patented taco seasoning that I keep in a tin. I keep this for when I'm going somewhere and want to make something with a little bit of taco spice in it. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. Just a little. And a little taco sauce. Now, I know they make burrito sauce and all this other stuff. I think it's all the same to me. It all tastes the same to me, doesn't matter. So we're going to put a little bit of that in there for taste. And I'm going to mix this all up. And we're going to let it sit for probably another 5 or 10 minutes. Make sure the piece is even getting soft now. A little more taco sauce. Because I want it to actually taste like Mexican food. Alright, so we got that all mixed up in there. And it's amazing how it goes from this stuff that looks like styrofoam to something that looks and tastes amazing. Let me just get a little taste of all that in there. And yes, I'm eating this myself, so I'm using my hands in the food. If I was making it for you guys, I wouldn't do that. So we're going to give it a few more minutes. I already heated up the Thrive refried beans and some rice I had left over. I just nuked it for time's sake. I didn't think you guys wanted to watch me heat this stuff up on a grill. And I have some cheese and some sour cream. So once that's good, we'll come back and we'll put this burrito together. And I'll finish it up and show you how easy it is to cook with Thrive. All right, so I put the tortilla up here to kind of warm it up. Doesn't really matter. We're going to be putting that in the pan anyway. I'm going to put it down here. First thing I'm going to do, and I really hate to admit this, is I don't know if Thrive makes freeze-dried sour cream powder of some kind. I will look that up. And if they do, I will mention it in the description below. But I just have some regular sour cream. I'm going to put a little bit down. Just mix it around a little bit. I like to put this down because it kind of holds everything in place. And a little bit of cheese on the bottom. Okay. There we go. And next up, toss in a little rice, like that. and a little bit of refried beans. Now I'll mix that all around, then we'll put our stuff on top, like that. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to fold this burrito up, and we're going to cook it in the pan and heat up the sides of it a little bit, and we'll try it out. Alright, got it rolled up, ready to go. I just want to give it a little brown on each side to kind of melt the cheese. I'm going to use the titanium pan for that. Normally I just rinse that out, but I'm going to save that little bit extra in there for later on. And we're going to use the cheese and melt it inside of this with the stove. And I'm going to use some good old buttery spread. That's why I save these things. They're awesome for backpacking, bug out bags, camping, hiking, whatever. When you want to have a little lubrication in your pan, yeah, you could always use, vegetable oil, olive oil, whatever, in a little container. But that's kind of self-contained, easy to use. So we're going to use that right now. And I'm going to put this up here and melt. Turn it back on again. There we go. Nice and low. Now I want to keep this a little bit lower than last time, because what I want to do is just brown this burrito and not go nuts with it. I'm going to pick up the camera a little bit here so you can see what I'm doing. It's already pretty hot. So I'm just going to mix it around. And yes, I'm not overly pleased with this titanium pan. This was a Lixada titanium pan, and I think you heard it just kind of bow there. When it gets hot, it tends to flex a lot. Not really a disaster, just not what I was expecting. So we're going to pop him in there. I'm going to try to turn it down a little bit more. There we go. And I'll bring you back once it's all browned, and we'll try it out and see how good it is. Show you how easy it is to cook with Thrive. Right, we got it all browned up. I really just wanted to kind of brown it a little bit. I didn't want to burn it or anything or make it super, super hard to eat. I'm going to pull it out of here. There we go. And I did, you see I got a hot spot right there. But it's okay, it'll still taste great. Let me reach over this way and grab my knife. Hi guys. Okay, so cut it open and give it a try. Give you a look and see what it looks like in there. There you go. Let's try it out. That is going to make an excellent lunch while I clean up all my mess here. Anyway, folks, that's how simple it is to cook with Thrive Life. It is not some big, mysterious kind of thing that requires a lot of work. You literally just hydrate the food. Comes out awesome, and you can do almost anything with it. You can mix it with your own homemade, home-bought stuff, or store-bought stuff, like I use the taco sauce and sour cream, or you can put in whatever you want. So it's fairly simple to make, fairly simple to put together, and tastes really good. And look how much food I got. And here's the leftovers, I'll show you here. And that was from a little under a cup of the pulled pork. You really can't beat that. And look how much is left after doing that. So you got like at least 4 or 5 more meals in here. Really can't beat it. You got about a year once you open these up to use them up. Store them in a cool, dry place, but unopened, they're good for 25 years. So anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will put a link down below for all the Thrive stuff right on my website. You can click that link and go right to the site. And if you're interested in buying stuff, there's nothing to join. You can be a consultant if you want. You don't have to. You do get some perks as a consultant. You get some deals, but you don't have to. You can go on that site right now and order any individual product you want. Let's say you really like this and you want to get 4 of them. Go and order them. That's one of the things I like about Thrive is it's not one of those things that you have to join like a club to be part of. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, the link will be down below. Don't forget to check out our Amazon store as well down there. I try to review almost everything that you've seen here today, me cooking with. It's all in my Amazon store. If you're interested in any particular item, just leave a message down below. I'll get back to you and see if I can find it for you. And I thank you for watching. Stay safe, keep your family safe, and stay prepared.